galaxies and see how fast they're moving towards or away from us.
Astronomers measure the rate of expansion the same way they measure sound.
We call it a Doppler shift. It works for sound, it works for light. When it's coming towards you, the frequency is a little higher, and as it passes you, the frequency goes down. So the ambulance is wee 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 as it goes by, right? Galaxies are doing the same thing.
Janowicki says HETDEX is looking at more distant galaxies, which are from older parts of the universe, a task that most telescopes are not able to do. But the use of the telescope goes beyond just the HETDEX.
The Hobby Eberly telescope is the largest telescope in North America, and it is used to study spectroscopy.
Correct. So what we mean by spectroscopy is taking light and breaking it into a spectrum. So you can think about it when light goes through a prism and you see that rainbow on your wall in the background. But these rainbows are much more detailed, and within them we can pull out specific data about different elements, understanding temperature, understanding how far away something is, and really understanding the universe.
The Hobby Eberly telescope was designed specifically for spectroscopy. This makes the telescope ideal for searching for planets, stars, distant galaxies, and black holes. It is also uniquely built with mirrors that are always tilted at 55 degrees above the horizon and a tracker mounted above that moves in 6 directions. This allows for the telescope to study 70% of the visible sky.
A telescope is nothing more than a bucket that collects light from the sky, right? So as long as your bucket doesn't have a hole in it, you can keep collecting light. So as long as we keep our optics fresh, that is, we recoat our mirrors, we clean them, and if necessary, put in a new one. If we can keep the telescope functioning, we can still point at objects on the sky, then we can keep collecting data.
With 91 hexagonal mirrors on the 10-meter telescope, the HET is also the third largest optical telescope in the world. But more importantly is that it is incredibly designed to help astronomers continue to learn and make new discoveries about the night skies. Way out in West Texas,
I'm Hannah Burbank, and this is amazing. Well, the adventures in Far West Texas continue next month. In part 3 of my series, Way Out West Texas, I speak to experts at the McDonald Observatory about how to best prepare for the 2 upcoming solar eclipses. Again, that's going to be on Friday, July 21st at 6 and 10 on CBS 7. But sticking with the stars, it was a spectacle in the sky on Saturday. The Permian Basin had one of the best seats in the world to view something out of this world. 5 planets aligned early Saturday morning. Jupiter and Saturn were the 2 easiest to see in the sky as they look like twinkling stars. Mercury was a little dimmer, though still possibly visible with the naked eye, but only for a short time since it is the smallest planet in our solar system and disappeared just after sunrise. But to get a view of Neptune and Uranus, you needed to break out a pair of binoculars or a telescope to see them. In order for all of these planets to be seen, the sun has to hit each planet at the right time of the planet's orbit, which can take years of orbiting for each planet.
It gets that idea of scale. I'm really interested about the concept of scale for our universe. That's what I try and teach kids and adults when they come here to the planetarium, is just how massive everything is. And it can be a bit scary because it makes us feel small, but it also gives us a better perspective on just how wondrous our universe really is.
Because of this alignment, astronomers across the world will be able to further understand our solar system and how it all works. And that is going to wrap up our headlines with Hannah on this Monday, also Juneteenth. And again, it's going to be a hot day today, so drink lots of water, stay in the shade if you are going to be out of work. Some people are working, some are not, but regardless, stay hydrated, find some shade, and have a great start to your week. I hope you guys have a wonderful one. We're going to be doing digital news tests all throughout the week, and then I will see you guys again next Monday for another Headlines with Hannah. Make it a great day and a happy